哎 ，Hello， 大家好，这里是钱妮儿。今天我们话不多说啊，我到了一对同行朋友的家，然后这两位朋友呢，都是在行业里面最好的公司待过。就我也很好奇啊，就是这样的情侣，他们的生活是什么样的？哎，我们直接开始吧。
Hello， 大家好。
Hola，
嘿嘿，让我们先来介绍第一位 Adeline， 她曾就职于 MPC、DNAG 和工业光魔，到目前为止参与的代表作有 First Man、毒液、子弹列车，还有空中大灌篮。而第二位 Louis， 他目前就职于 Weta， 参与的电影代表作有《阿凡达2》、《黑豹》、《刺猬 Sonic 2》、《大侦探皮卡丘》，还有《沙丘》。What's the roles you guys do in the industry?
We are lighting artists. Basically, our work is making all the CG elements pretty and make it realistic.
What's the path you guys been through to become lighting artists?
I always had a passion in movies. I love watching movies and I love to be someday directing my own project since I was in high school. We were choosing our major in university. My parents would insist me to choose something that will have a good salary in the future, like engineering or doctor. I got into engineering at the beginning. It was hard, but it was not something that I wish I could learn. I tried to do the research myself and I tried to get help online, like approaching to you, asking questions like how VFX is like.
Yeah, but like I was in the school at the same time.
And you kind of encouraged me. I took a leap of faith. After half of a year, I kind of got into MPC Academy and that's how I
met. How you guys met?
Yeah. And
So for me, I started my career after I graduated from university. I started working in Monterrey City. To be honest, I was not really secure like how's my future when I work because the payment in Mexico is not the greatest in the CG industry. So after I decided to move to Mexico City. First I started working on all the TV shows, the news, doing graphics. And then from there I moved to the novelas area. I started getting more involved into VFX industry. From there I have an interview with MPC and I moved here. To be honest, it was not on my plans. It was something totally unexpected.
So you didn't take like any course or like what you have in the university was?
Yeah, I think only what I have on the university. And they have a degree, a bachelor on animation and digital arts. One thing that I learned like from the university is like they're not gonna teach you exactly what does the industry knows. Like I'm pretty sure most of you guys have passed through this. Like you're expecting the university to teach you exactly the tools that you're gonna need on your professional work. But through the years, I have learned like all the tools that we use, they keep evolving, and everything that we're using right now, no one else is teaching it. They teach you the basics, and then from there you have to take all the basics and use it as a whole.
So you should know the basic and you need
Exactly.
to explore yourself and at the same time checking the latest infos like that
Exactly.
you can
What
find.
is the latest tool?
Right?
Yeah, of course, because you need to keep complementing all the information and keep learning from yourself, keep learning the latest tool.
what
Yeah,
we're
and
doing
I
right now.
remember in the school we even have like some students, they know how to like write pattern. They can make tools themselves, even they were just students. That make the companies really want to hire those people and give like really good pay or whatever benefits, right?
Yeah,
So,
knowing technical stuff like scripting is
yeah,
always good for any industry.
yeah. How do you guys do? Like, do you guys do like pattern?
He is really good.
Yeah, that's what make you become a lead, right?
Yeah, not only that, I would say like if you're new in this industry, focus on having a good demo reel, a good portfolio, and then as a plus, start learning Python or C++ or whatever language that you want. At the end, all the languages are the same. Like once you learn one, you can easily learn another one.
It's not like necessary
Yeah,
that you
it's
have
not
to learn
mandatory.
It is not
scripting.
mandatory.
It's both. It's like half-half. You can either be really good at technical or really good at
Artistic, like
yeah, if you have a good eye and you know how to use color and lights to tell a story,
yeah,
that's
and know
always
how
really
to
good.
social,
Yeah, that's important.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. How did you guys become couple?
I think the first interaction that I had with Adeline is when we met on the elevator. That she asked me, "What did you Adeline back then?"
Are we going to the same meeting because it's the first day?
Yeah, and I was so nervous. Whenever I arrived to Canada, I have no English at all.
And I thought he was shy.
Oh, okay. So you didn't speak much English at the first place.
Probably I did know it, but I was too shy to speak. Like I thought if I make mistake, no one is gonna understand me. Like like it was my first time out of the country, so I knew a lot of computers, HDRIs, render,
Nerd stuff.
Yeah, I can speak about technical stuff, right?
Not to talk with girls.
Yeah, not to talk with girls.
Yeah.
Like one of my biggest fears, it was going to the kitchen, and if they asked me how was your weekend, I was so afraid of that, like, what I'm gonna respond now. So this time when I met Adeline, I was super shy. Like I saw her on the elevator. Or you're the first looking, right? Like I knew that she was super cute.
这叫一见钟情。
So like time after time, like then you guys just
we become friends, and then one thing comes to another one, and now we're married.
What is different from other couples, you think?
I think we have the same passion and we have a lot of stuff in common, like interests, stuff we like to watch movies together. We all enjoy art stuff.
If we have the time.
How about the OT hours?
I think
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's like the bad part for being in the same industry, because sometimes I would like to enjoy some after work time with him, but he's kind of having too much OT, depends on which project he's on.
So he's busier than you.
Depends on which work. Sometimes with me, sometimes with him.
Yeah, I know like both you guys kind of like reaching goals in your life already. Like for you, Avatar, and for you become like good artist. Do you guys have like a next stage goal for your life?
I think one of the biggest goals, putting aside the professional, is like being like having a family and being like a good partner.
For me, I want to be a VFX too.
Oh really? So do you have any comments for the whole industry?
To be honest, it's a really challenging industry. Like I haven't seen a lot of people to give up. It's a lot about passion and always try to learn more and have an open mind for everything that comes up.
Yeah, like he said, it's more about passion. Sometimes I do have some moments that I think, oh, this is getting boring and I don't want to keep doing it anymore. I just open the movie that used to inspire me and check what comments that I used to put that I wanted to join this industry, and that makes me keep going.
Thank you guys so much. 如果大家今天没看够的话，请在弹幕和留言中告诉我，还有很多机会可以找他们来陪我做视频。那我们今天就到这儿。Let's say bye. Thank you.